What's up guys, welcome back to another new tower defense game called Universal Tower Defense. This is a brand new tower defense that actually is coming out on the 14th of December, with early access starting even earlier. Today they give me the privilege to join the test server and check out the game, and that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to check out basically everything we can with this game to see what makes this game special, and is this game really as unique as people say. But with that, let's jump into the gameplay. Alright, so here we are in game in Universal Tower Defense. This is a test server, so they just went ahead and gave me basically everything in the game. And we have 3 units to pick from: Luffy, Naruto, Goku. We're picking Goku because he's the GOAT. And then there's a tutorial on the bottom, so that's actually really cool. So we have the lobby here, which actually looks a lot better than I thought it would. It is really big, I'm not gonna lie. This is basically just straight ripped from Zenless, if you guys have ever played that, but honestly, it still looks pretty good. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and check out the UI. This is normally the first thing I do when checking out tower defense games. So we have the update log over here. This is like, there's going to be nothing in here because the game is brand new, but hey, it looks alright. We have the emotes and mounts button over here, which we have a tutorial right here, which is actually pretty cool. So we have the high five emote. We have expand, which shows you referrals, emotes, summon, and play. What is referrals? Friend referral. Earn bonuses for each invited friend that reaches level 5. Oh, you get the Akira bike. Okay, pretty cool. I feel like this is going to be pretty buggy and not going to work most of the time, but hey, I think this is a really cool mechanic. We have summon and play. We have the shop, which we're going to go ahead and look through. I really like this tutorial, man. Also, I don't know why it's master hand, but hey, bro, here we are for it. Okay, so we have our bundles, which I actually do like how this looks. You get like a nice view of everything. You have Universal Bundle, Ascension Bundle, Starter Bundle. It only gives you 10 rerolls. Okay. The Summon Bundle, the Relic Bundle. Then we have the Game Passes, which I'm assuming these just aren't working yet, right? They don't have descriptions, but we have VIP, Shiny Hunter, and I think Resize Player it is. So you guys can actually resize your avatar if you want to make him smaller or bigger, which is actually pretty cool. Something cool about the lobby that I'm noticing too is it actually has a day and night cycle. Very cool, I like that. We have the inventory, which is where you can see all your things. I'm just going to skip through this. But essentially, from what I know, the relic system is going to work very similar to Genshin Impact if you guys have ever played that, or really just any Hoyoverse game where there's a substat and then a main stat. We have your units inventory. We have our Goku unit, which you can etherealize. I don't know what that means. Oh, it is your stat increase. What? Okay, so big part about this game, which you can equip profile, which is kind of cool. You can view them from here. I like this, man. This game's actually pretty decent quality. I thought it was going to be kind of like mid-tier, but it's cool. It shows your placement cost, ground, like type they are, their element, and this is really cool. So this game has a stat point system. Whenever you pull a dupe of a character, you can feed that dupe in, and then it gives you 10 stat points for this tower. This adds another 2% to their passive, get 10 more stat points, 20% range increase, plus 10 stat points on this tower, and then plus 1 placement limit. I wonder if that works with monarch, or whatever their monarch equivalent trait is, because that will be insane. That is cool, guys. I really mess with that. We have daily rewards on the left here. Looks very nice. Yeah, it's super Zenless Zone Zero inspired, so I can definitely see that coming in there. We have the codes area. We have the update log, which these units actually have like a little like vanguards kind of type UI. Sorry to compare it to that. We have the upgrade area over here. We have some NPCs just kind of scattered around. Oh, you actually go... Oh, okay, you actually go in the building. Okay, we have traits and stats over here, which we have the persona ladies. You can roll your traits in there. You guys can't hear it, but the music actually changed, which is pretty cool. I'm guessing this is just here for sub traits. Yeah, just there for sub traits. I have infinite trait rules, so we'll actually check out trait ruling a little bit. And look at that, guys. The pity is not that bad. There is a ton of mythic traits in this game, but honestly, their rates are about 1%. That's okay. I can't get this off my screen. I don't want a high five. So yeah, their pities are actually pretty low. A little bit lower than Vanguard's. So I wonder if it's gonna be Vanguard's level of like trait rule incomes. We have the evolutions area, which this actually does look pretty cool. We have crafting over here, which is just to craft people's Evo items, I guess, and then whatever these are. To finish going over the UI, we have your profile over here, which you can change your background, description. It looks like you can do custom backgrounds too, like astd. Unlock custom profile background with the VIP game pass. Oh, so with VIP you get a custom background. Going over here, we have this staircase. Let's see if there's anything down here. We have bold Sasuke for some reason, and yeah, I don't think there's any PCs down there that we can talk to. We have level milestones. We only have 50. Oh, you get 50 on 50 though. Okay, interesting. Yeah, you don't get a lot, but once you get to 50, you get a ton. So I guess it kind of reimburses you for everything previously. We have the unit index, which, oh, we have the Persona 4, dude. This is nice. I like this. It shows you the unit even if you don't have them, so they're not like grayed out. I love unit indexes. Love them. We have the gold merchant over here, which is the ramen guy. Here you can just buy stuff with the gold. That looks like pretty nice. This lobby is really big, but if they do ever add something, I mean, there's tons of room for them to like add new areas. Also, I fell over, but we have Miku over here, which is going to be our emotes inventory. We have the play area, which we're not going to go into yet. We have the AFK world, which I've heard very special things about this AFK world, so I'm excited to check that out. We have Mysterious Witch up here, which has her own like thing. It says you're not ready to talk to her yet. Okay, I guess we don't have something for her. We have Shanks. We have the like and group rewards over here, and then we have, I think that's it. We have the play area, which we can run into. Oh, I thought we were going to teleport in. No, the door just opens. I like that, man. Virtual realm. I'm assuming this is like a game mode or something for the Sakia unit, which her face looks different on both models, so I don't know what to think about that, which you get 7 copies of for the dupes. Very gracious. We have story over here, which actually does work, so we can check out this later as well. There's only 3 stories, and then there's legend stages for each story, and then we have challenges. These are your special ones, which I'm assuming are like your weeklies, 30 minutes, and then dailies, so very nice. And then finally, let's get into the main thing, which is the summon area. All right, so this door opens up, and yeah, wow, this is a very small room, but here we have the summon area. Oh, they actually changed the Sasuke model. Nice. That was something I was having a little bit of a gripe with. I think it looked really ugly, but yeah, you have, what is that Sunjin rate? Holy crap. And then mythics are 0.5, pretty generic. It looks like we have 1 farm. I don't know if any of these legendary guys are a farm either, but by the way, this train station I think does do something. I'm not entirely sure. It said world train. All right, well, I'm guessing there's nothing down here, but we do have some codes for you guys to enter. All right, so I'm gonna figure out that later. We have the summoning, which I'm just gonna go ahead and summon. I did see that this game has like a special summon animation. I like that more and more games are doing these. Sadly, a lot of these players probably play with summon animations off, but I'm sure this will play if you guys get like a secret or something. Shiny mythic, but it looks pretty cool. I don't know if we really got anything. I wasn't actually paying attention, but yes, okay. Yeah, it looks like we didn't get anything at all. We're gonna turn on auto skip summon, and we're just gonna go back in here. Oh, very nice. They're summoning super fast. I'm a big fan of that. All right, so I just went ahead and gave myself 100 billion gems. I guess we're just gonna go till we get a mythic here. And I think it should play an animation when you pull a mythic, right? Because I have it set to that, doing that. Wow. You guys, this summon is very fast. I actually really like this. That's probably one of the worst things about AV is their summoning is so slow. We actually ended up getting Kirito, which is pretty cool. I'm guessing his passive's bugged because you can't really read that, but hey, at least this game has passives, and it looks like everyone has passives in this game, so that's a really big W. All right, so I just went ahead and gave myself a shiny mythic. We have Kirito here, which I love this shiny, bro. This is really cool. This is from the fairy season. Very nice. I went ahead and made him level 70 just as well, and we have the point system that we can actually try out. So it looks like you can increase all of your stats depending on how much you want. You guys can see it's actually going up like a pretty considerable amount. We're gonna put, okay, we're gonna put 40 in attack, then we're gonna put, let's just say 20 in cooldown, and then we'll put 9 of it in range. All right, so this is one of the last things I want to check out before we actually get into the game. There is relics in this game, like we said earlier, and they actually do very different things. So you get a full set bonus if you, as you can read down here, you get a full set bonus if you put a full set of relics on. So like this, and then boom, we have the thing. I guess there's 3. So there's like a weapon, there's a top, and then there's a bottom, and then there's your traits like we saw earlier. I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna roll, and then we're gonna jump into gameplay, because I don't want this video to be like a super long video, but we're just gonna get to rolling. I will say Hey, okay, we got a mythic instantly. We got duelist, which is, okay, just random stats, right? We're just gonna roll off of that, and we're just gonna keep rolling till we get something actually good, but, oh, okay, we got astral. All right, I guess we're just gonna keep, like, we're just gonna keep duelist. I keep getting it. We're gonna go into play, which is over here. We're gonna go into the first story. So this is actually interesting. So you guys have easy, hard, nightmare, but you also have a difficulty meter, which goes to 1,000. If you guys are unaware of what these do, you can increase this and it will increase the rewards that you gain from this. This is mainly going to be for like legend stages and stuff like that, but great mechanic, man. I think also this is pretty nice here. You have an invite menu on the left. I can't remember what game it was that did it, but I think it was Anime Royale, I believe, were the people who originally did that. So that's actually really cool. We have no 2x speed, but we do have 1.5. You can switch your units before the game starts like that. We have the stage info in the bottom right. We have unit stage manager, my bad, on the left. We have your settings over here, and then we have unit manager on the right. Okay, so looks like your farms are, no way, your farm is free. This might just be for this, but that's interesting. And we can actually see the passives now, so that is gonna be nice. And your farm unit's a 1 placement. Hold on. Okay, I actually really like this now. I really like this now. We have a 1 placement farm in a tower defense. I never thought I'd see it. We're gonna go ahead and place Kirito. Stats are looking really low for a level 70, so I guess the numbers in this game are gonna be super, super low. But we do have his passive, which we can finally read. I'm gonna turn off auto wave skip just so we can actually read it, but buffs are based on the virtual realm path. So depending on which card, I guess, you pick, he gets different buffs for you, and then gets a 30% crit rate, which can only change with traits, and then follows up attack when reaching 15 crit hits with attacks 1 to 3. Then it follows up attack when reaching 50 critical hits on attack 4. So that's pretty interesting. He gets a lot of buffs here, bro, so I actually do really like this. We can show his VFX, which I'm sure is something that you guys are wondering about. They don't look super sophisticated. We're going to get him to his first upgrade, and we're going to see if he gets a little better. Okay, yeah, I mean, that looks nicer. We're going to get him to his next upgrade, which is called third attack. Not super unique name, I guess, but who really cares? Effects are actually looking pretty nice. We have a little bit more upgrades, which becomes full AoE on attack 4. Oh, nice. He is still a ground unit, though, so there are air and hybrids in this game. By the way, there are tons of units walking down this path. I actually really like this. The path is like super in this game, so it fits a bunch of units on it. Nice. And then we have Enhance Armament. So he has his own ability. Oh, okay. I guess for 1 attack every 25 seconds, you can make yourself do 200% more damage. That's actually pretty nice, guys. I do really like that. And that's basically everything I want to show you guys today about this game. I know I didn't really show a lot, and maybe I'll do another follow-up video, but personally, for me, when I play a game like this, by the way, we can see what placement he is. Okay, he's a 3 placement, so yeah, this is definitely going to be like a monarch unit or whatever it's called in this game. Well, these stages go really fast. Ignore the time right here. I spent like a bunch of minutes with auto skip off, but this map looks pretty nice too, man. But what I was going to say is, I don't want to showcase everything for this game because I want to enjoy it when it comes out, and I don't want to like be spoiled on literally everything, and I don't want to spoil you guys on everything. But if you guys do want to know more that I didn't show, go check out some other YouTubers. There's gonna be tons of guys uploading on this. I'm sure Nagblocks and Sebastian and a bunch of other YouTubers are gonna make videos, so make sure you go and check them out as well. But yeah, this is Universal Tower Defense, guys. Let me know if you're excited for the release. It is the 14th of December, which is basically for basically a week from now, right? So it's gonna be very, very soon. Early access is also starting, which I will do a giveaway. Maybe that's when I'll do another video for this game. I'll do an early access stream or something. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you.